Whoa, looks like a model ship, not a Lego set. This ship refers to the challenging and often perilous journey taken by Sir Ernest Shackleton and his crew in 1914 to 1917 when they attempt to cross the Antarctica. After the ship, the Endurance was trapped and eventually crushed by sea ice. Shackleton led the crew on remarkable escape, navigating through the icy waters and harsh conditions of the Southern Ocean, ultimately reaching South Georgia Island for rescue. The route became legendary for its demonstration of leadership, survival, and resilience in the face of the extreme adversity. And today I'm gonna review the Lego set version of this vessel. My name is Zoltán, let's build. The set has this simple black box design, set number 10335, and it contains over 3000 pieces. The vessel will arrive in Black Friday, November 29th for $270. But don't forget the gift with purchase. By supply last, they will give you this cool edition with 2 minifigures. At the back of the box we can see the measures. The ship will be almost 19 inches tall and almost 32 inches long. Okay, so we have 30 numbered bags, we have some paper ones, and we have some plastics, and we have an envelope which contains the sails for yes. These brand new colored sails, and we have a huge, look at this thickness. We have a thick instruction booklet with some extra information about this journey and of course about the ship as well, and some interview with the designer as well. So nothing else to do, I'm gonna start this build right now. First, good news, there is no stickers in this 18+ Lego set. Honestly Lego, if you could just make all adult sets sticker free, I think we all will be a lot happier. Keep it up please. Alright, but first let's talk about the real gem, the gifted purchase set. It's a wide ride of historical accuracy and unexpected crossover magic. So first let's talk about the minifigures. We got Sir Ernest Shackleton, Except he is fully decked out in a Lord of the Rings outfit. Yes, they have slapped a Rivendell Hobbit torso on him, because why not, and given him Gimli's face. Not sure if the great explorer had a secret dwarven side, but I'm here for it. The next figure is Frank Hurley, the expedition photographer, rocking a black coat and, get this, the same face print they used in the Indiana Jones sets. The accessories are straight up to the survivalist purpose. A camera to document your misery, a box packed with survivor gear, a DIY stove so you can cook your questionable ration packs, and a sled made from the wreckage of their boat. Actually, we can display this boat in two ways. The first one with the sled, when they try to pull away from the boat. The next update was on the Elephant Island. They reinforced the boat to make it seaworthy for their next voyage. Nothing says vacation like making your boat tougher so it can survive the frozen hellscape of the Weddell Sea. Now there's a moving part in this build that's let you look inside that lifeboat, because you know you need to see where you're sitting if you weren't stuck in ice for months. Real cozy. But now, let's talk about the vessel. Alright, so the Endurance comes with a display stand with a printed plaque with some basic information of the vessel. But there is the catch, the stand is not optional. You see, the ship is built to look like a model ship, so I had to build the keel. You know, the part that keeps the boat from toppling over. And without that stand, the whole thing will just flop. In a playset, there will be no keel at all. Like in this Durmstrang ship, so the boat can actually stand on its own. So if you find a random pile of leftover parts, don't panic. That's just because of the supporting stand I used during the build. That is not part of the final ship, so yes, there will be more leftovers than usual. Now the hull looks amazing and has the perfect angle, but spoiler alert, it's empty inside. I mean, it's like a model of the ship, not the actual ship, so no secret treasures or hidden compartments here. The cool part is that the build were executed in three sections: the bow, the midship, and the stern, but sadly they are not separable, which is fine, but I did kind of miss the Titanic way. There the cross-section was actually visible, but not in this case. And speaking of the bow, it's loaded with details. An anchor, some chains, and plenty of fancy decorations. If you look close enough to the deck, there you can see some snot building techniques, and because they use the wall brick elements here, the floor pattern looks exactly like a wooden board. And if you are here, now you have some idea of the scale. Look at those stairs. So no, the vessel is not built in minifigure scale. The sails are gorgeous. They match to the deck color and it's all in tan. There is the jib and the staysail, and the foremast, or the main. I mean, all of the main sails are here, but that is usually in the middle. I don't know, I'm not a ship expert, but let me know in the comment section below. Fun fact, I also had to build some ladders for the crew, so yeah, they won't be stuck trying to climb up the sides like ants on picnic. Another great example of the scaling. Check out these lifeboats. At the first glance, they all seem the same size, right? Wrong! The first two are actually bigger than the rest. These lifeboats are exactly the same as in the Gifted Purchase set, but in a completely different scale. There is even printed cabins windows here, because who wouldn't want to have a little window view while escaping a sinking ship? There is this huge chimney, because this vessel was a steam engine boat. And surprisingly, I can show you that, because this whole section is removable, so you can get the sneak peek inside. Actually, I can remove the engine too, so we can take a closer look at that. Now here's the cool part. The ship has got this nifty spindle thingy that lets you tie down the ropes without any knots or cutting. All you do is spin it a couple of times and bam, you are ready to sail. Honestly, it's a much smarter solution than the usual tie a million knots and hope for the best approach. There is another removable part of this build where we can find the captain's cabin and and the scientist cabin along a newly printed map of Antarctica. Now, even though this ship mostly display piece, LEGO somehow managed to sneak in a play function. It's got a tiny gearbox connected to the steering wheel, so when you turn it, the rudders move. And finally, the ship comes with a golden propeller. I mean, sure, the original ship had a black one, but LEGO decided to go all out and make it shine like the sun, just in case you missed it while admiring the black hull. Plus, I almost forgot to mention the printed endurance ship sign. I love it. All in all, guys, this is a perfect display piece with detailed craftsmanship throughout. The sheer size is breathtaking, the sails are impressive, and the detailed deck surprised me. This is more of a model ship than a typical LEGO set. If you are into model ships, you have to have it. So guys, what do you think of this set? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more LEGO reviews and adventures. Until the next time, happy building!